Good evening and welcome to VTV News. On our broadcast tonight, we have details on Sigma Alpha Epsilon's announcement on its pledging rules and the Medicine, Health and Society's new concentration options. Stick around because VTV News starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sophie Zhang.
And I'm Madeline Myers. And we're here for your Monday update with VTV News. The national headquarters of Sigma Alpha Epsilon, SAE, announced that as of March 9th, the fraternity will no longer have a pledging period for new members. Instead, within 96 hours of receiving their bids, new members will be fully fledged brothers into the fraternity. The desire to eliminate instances of hazing was also mentioned as one of the motivations behind the new policy. In December 2013, Bloomberg reported that more people have died in events related to SAE than any other fraternity, earning them the nickname the deadliest frat. SAE acknowledged a number of incidents and deaths, as well as a painful number of chapter closings as a result of hazing and their announcement of the policy change, but also stated that the attack on our image is not the sole motivating factor behind the changes. Rather than pledging, new brothers of SAE will learn about the fraternity's values, mission, creed, and history, and develop personally over the course of their collegiate tenure. While the change in the policy is a first for SAE, they are not the only interfraternity council group to eliminate the pledging period. Zeta Beta Tau, which returned to campus this semester, eliminated pledging practices nationally in 1989.
The MHS, short for Medicine, Health and Society, department is reshaping the curriculum of its popular interdisciplinary major to include an area of concentration and a disciplinary requirement. The new curriculum will consist of 1 3-hour core courses, 21 hours of MHS-approved electives, 12 hours within a student's selected concentration area, and a disciplinary requirement. The 6 possible concentration areas are global health, health behaviors and health sciences, health policies and economies, race inequality and health, medicine, humanities and the arts, and critical health studies. According to Dr. Jonathan Metzel, Director of Center for Medicine, Health and Society, the new curriculum was designed to make the process of majoring in MHS easier for students. The changes are also part of an effort to take advantage of faculty expertise. Current and future students are able to choose between the old and new curricula. The Center for Medicine, Health and Society has also begun a new BA/MA 4+1 program this academic year for Vanderbilt undergraduates wishing to earn both their bachelor's and master's degree in the social foundations of health.
Most of you have probably noticed the floor projection when you first walk into Central Library. The projection, named Wordsworth, has an interesting backstory and a way of operating. We talked to Jody Combs, the Associate Dean of Libraries, in order to learn more about the centerpiece of Central Library.
We wanted something that represented the research and teaching mission of the university, and also represented the active and even interactive nature of research and what goes on in a modern academic library. So that's sort of what we were looking for, and we tried various kinds of things, but the inspiration for Wordsworth actually started with our dean, Dean Dowell, who had asked me to, for a print publication that we had at the time called the Acorn Chronicle, had asked me to, if I could develop a word cloud, a tag cloud with different sizes for more popular phrases and searches listed. And a cloud that represented, say, the top 25 or the top 50 search terms that are searched in our catalogs. And that really was kind of the inspiration that led up to Wordsworth. We wanted to make it, interactive and inviting, because as you walk into the space, we want something to pull you in, but also something to aesthetically represent the research activity And that's what Wordsworth, we think, has accomplished for us. Well, it pulls from our Discovery platform, which is called Discovery Library, and Acorn, which is our traditional online catalog. So we generate an XML file from searches in near real time. If you look at the ceiling, you'll see a projector that's projecting downward. The projector is actually above the ceiling height. And on the side of the projector is an infrared camera and two infrared emitters. What that infrared camera is able to see is heat from a body passing beneath it.
Now that you've learned a little more about Wordsworth, go check it out next time you're in Central Library.
Well, that does it for our show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And for more VTV news, go to VanderbiltTelevision.com. We'll see you next week with a brand new episode. Until then, I'm Sophie John.
And I'm Madeline Myers. You stay classy, Vanderbilt.